Are you ready for a bloodbath? Rambo is back, and he's angrier than ever. The legendary action hero is returning to the screen in Rambo 6: New Blood. Prepare for a non-stop adrenaline rush as Rambo faces his deadliest enemies yet. This is not just a movie, it's an explosion of violence, vengeance, and redemption. Don't miss a single second of the action. The Rambo franchise has always been synonymous with raw, unfiltered action, and the teaser for Rambo 6: New Blood promises to be no exception. This latest part appears to be a gritty, revenge-driven story that plunges us back into the world of John Rambo. The trailer opens a window into a world that's drastically changed since we last saw Rambo. His once quiet hometown is now a shadow of its former self, plagued by violence and corruption. It's a stark contrast to the peaceful haven we've come to associate with the character. Rambo himself seems to be a fractured version of the man we've come to know. The weight of his past, coupled with the harsh realities of his present, has transformed him into a solitary figure, haunted by the ghost of his actions. His weathered face and piercing eyes tell a story of a man broken, but not defeated. The central conflict is brewing as the teaser hints at a personal stake in the town's turmoil. It's clear that something or someone he cares about is in danger, igniting a spark of the old Rambo. The trailer's rapid-fire cuts of intense action sequences suggest that Rambo will once again be forced to confront his violent past to protect those he loves. The plot seems to be a classic hero's journey, with Rambo as the anti-hero. He's a man out of time, a relic of war thrust into a modern-day battleground. The question is, can he reclaim his past and find redemption, or will the darkness consume him entirely? Rambo 6: New Blood promises to be a high-octane thrill ride filled with explosive action and heart-wrenching drama. As the teaser suggests, this is a story of redemption, revenge, and the ultimate fight for survival. While the plot of Rambo 6: New Blood promises explosive action, it's the characters that will truly ground the story. The teaser offers tantalizing glimpses into the individuals who have shaped this narrative. At the heart of it all is Sylvester Stallone's John Rambo. This isn't the Rambo we're accustomed to, the unstoppable killing machine. The teaser hints at a man haunted by his past, a shadow of his former self. His eyes, etched with lines of weariness and pain, suggest a character grappling with deep-seated demons. Will this Rambo be a redeemer or a relic of a bygone era? John Bernthal's character is a stark contrast to the aging Rambo. A figure of imposing presence, he exudes power and ruthlessness. His role as the antagonist seems clear, but there's a complexity to his character hinted at in the brief glimpses we get. Is he simply a villain, or is there a deeper motivation driving his actions? The supporting cast, while limited in screen time, promises to be crucial. There's a young woman, a potential love interest, or perhaps a surrogate daughter, who catches Rambo's eye. Her presence suggests a softer side to the hardened warrior, a glimmer of hope amidst the darkness. And then there are the townspeople, victims of a corrupt system who look to Rambo for salvation. Their stories, intertwined with Rambo's, could add depth and emotional weight to the narrative. As the film progresses, it will be fascinating to see how these characters evolve. Will Rambo's journey lead to redemption or destruction? Can Bernthal's character be humanized, or is he destined to be a one-dimensional villain? How will the supporting characters influence Rambo's path? These are questions the film will undoubtedly explore. The dynamic between these characters is crucial. The contrast between the old and the new, the hero and the villain, the innocent and the corrupted will be the backbone of the film. It's a delicate balance that must be struck, and the success of Rambo 6: New Blood will hinge on the development and interplay of these characters. The Rambo franchise has always been a vehicle for exploring raw, masculine themes of survival, war, and patriotism. However, the teaser for Rambo 6: New Blood suggests a deeper dive into more complex and potentially nuanced ideas. At its core, the film appears to be a stark exploration of redemption. Rambo, a character often defined by violence and destruction, is presented as a man haunted by his past. The desolate backdrop of his hometown mirrors the internal turmoil he's likely experiencing. His return seems to be a desperate attempt to reconcile his actions with the devastation he's caused. This thematic arc could potentially elevate the film beyond a simple action spectacle. Violence, of course, remains a central element, but unlike previous installments, the teaser implies a more critical examination of its consequences. The ravaged town serves as a stark reminder of the destructive power of war and its lasting impact on individuals and communities. This could lead to a more morally ambiguous portrayal of violence, questioning its efficacy as a solution. Corruption is another theme that emerges from the trailer. The suggestion of a town overrun by criminal elements indicates a broader societal decay. Rambo's confrontation with these forces could symbolize a battle against a system that has failed its people. This theme has the potential to add layers of complexity to the narrative, transforming the film into a social commentary. Finally, the concept of loss and the search for meaning in the face of adversity is hinted at. The solitary figure of Rambo, wandering through the desolate landscape, suggests a man devoid of purpose. His journey could be seen as a quest for redemption, but also for a sense of belonging and identity. The Rambo franchise has always been synonymous with high-octane action, and this part promises to deliver in spades. The teaser is a relentless barrage of explosions, gunfire, and hand-to-hand combat, all punctuated by Stallone's iconic grimace. It's clear that the director is aiming to deliver a visceral, adrenaline-pumping experience. But the teaser also hints at a deeper, more character-driven story beneath the surface. The glimpses of Rambo's haunted past and the complex relationship he seems to have with his hometown suggest a film that's more than just mindless violence. If the filmmakers can successfully blend the explosive action with the emotional core of Rambo's character, we could be in for a truly exceptional film. We're hoping to see a Rambo who is both physically and emotionally powerful, a character who can inspire both fear and empathy. The teaser suggests a man who is a shadow of his former self, but also a glimpse of the warrior he once was. It will be interesting to see how the film explores the psychological toll of his past actions and how he reconciles them with his desire for redemption. The supporting cast will also be crucial to the film's success. John Bernthal's casting as the potential antagonist is intriguing, and we're curious to see how their dynamic unfolds. The film will also need to develop compelling supporting characters to populate Rambo's world and to give the story depth. Ultimately, Rambo 6 New Blood has the potential to be a triumphant return to form for the franchise. It has the ingredients for a thrilling action spectacle, but it also has the potential to be a thought-provoking character study. If the filmmakers can strike the right balance between these elements, this film could be a critical and commercial success. So, what are your thoughts on the Rambo New Blood teaser? Are you excited for this final chapter? Let us know in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more movie breakdowns, reviews, and exclusive content. And thanks so much for watching. And we'll see you during the next one.